done... I know you want to consume that meal. Once you are done with it, please... Oh man, could I not have somebody rescue you? You're dying. Alright, this one's being taken over. Rest there. There we go. Starvation for McCain, that's alright probably. And please tend to Aristo. Oh, we don't have any crap medicine, so we're going to have everybody. It's on their numbers, right? Everybody back up to better medicine. Uh-oh, don't tell me you're doing that by hand. Ooh. Please stop that and do it with better medicine. Because they're currently dead in 5 hours. 4 hours. Okay, a bit better. A mad ram. That's a ram that we do want dead. Didn't I know a guy with a minigun? Also, Zed, you finished off clearing off those things? Great. Get back to normal work. How's that ram gonna get across? Could be here. Could be on either side. However you cut it though, it's on the other side of the water. It's a shame these guns are just sitting here being damaged though. Weren't there more hives? God, I hope not. No, that must be it all. Do I have anybody free to help out with Malay here? SS, I never gave you a weapon. You're pretty poor at most things. But you're busy harvesting and food is quite the priority. Medical emergencies, we're trying our best. McCain's dropped his gun. Yeah, I'm sure everyone will be fine. Oh, ooh, okay. You're after them. Alright, that's not good. Hope Zed doesn't get downed there. We'll help you. Good old Zed. Just don't fall into the trap. I know you're fleeing, but don't fall. Oh, that was risky. That was so risky. If we had angered the almighty Mega Sloth, we'd be in a lot of trouble right now. Check Nitro, he looks pretty close to dying. Oh god, Neffy. McCain is not the priority here, Neffy is. Don't botch it, don't botch it. Oh man, we are completely out of medicine. I feel like times are just getting worse and worse for us. Is Aristo still at risk of dying? Slightly less, but we're having to ban... I mean, how do you even stem somebody's bleeding with no tools but your bare hands? That can't be good. Our need for everything is so dire though, and I don't have the labor force to even deal with this stuff anymore. Big Fan says Crash Bite has no spine. No, they have a spine. It's just shattered. The log is no longer there, but our good friend Nitro, with a sniper rifle, first time he laid his hands on it, shot Crash Bite in the spine, shattering it. It was a true one-shot, and really quite impressive. Wow, this is some rough stuff. Caravan request for some light machine guns in exchange for some silver table and stuff. Yeah, we don't really have the anything to be dealing with that right now. Really hard to grow when the game keeps throwing a lot of crap at me, but I'm assuming that's part of the Randy experience. Still tells me Neffington's on death's door, but I think he'll be okay. Jake, the wall gaps are too wide. You should make long, narrow corridors with traps enemies can't bypass. That's nice to know, Ulm. I am in absolutely no position to be changing that up right now. But I'm sure we'll get to it. Got the whole thing I wanted to do tonight was go on a raid and save C-Space's wife. And we've just been given crap after crap. And a disease. Oh man, Labardi's gotten a disease. An infection, and I have no medicine for it. So good luck getting that immunity up. Get some hydroponic basins. You can grow really fast on them. Plant more herbal, Jake. Yeah, I'm planting more herbal. With all my planters not looking so good. Got a Psycho Soothe, so at least people won't break, but that was not the problem. Don't worry about the heal roots, just build more sarcophagus. Oh yeah, that is a thought. There is more wild heal root around. Quite a bit of it, in fact. But the returns on them are pretty low. It's just one. Man, I miss TBW. He could haul. Now we only have a cougar that hauls. Ooh, insect meat. And people hate eating it, right? Extremely unappetizing. Well, part of the making kibble is that insect meat is on the menu. But so's our 1220 human meat. What happened to TBW? A cougar got hungry and ate him. I guess that's what happens when you have your animals go anywhere around here. But I'd rather have them unrestricted and fall into their own problems. It's all part of the story, right? Fine meal is +5, insectoid is -3. It offsets quite nicely. Is that so? Then we might be able to make some fine meals out of it. But we're so short on vegetables. I mean, I've got 900 rice right here. That's a good start. Neffington decides that what he really wants to do is go and take off his trousers. And now, well, I hope you have some spare ones. No, you don't. You're about to be pretty unhappy about that. Jings, it never bloody ends. feels like, although I've got all these hands on deck, we just still don't have the time to get everything done. It's like I got more things done with fewer people, but I got more mouths to feed, more people to heal up, and more people that I have to tend to as well. Jake, force haul on the meals in the kitchen before they rot. And I'm being told force haul is a mod. Well, no, I could haul this. But they're not going to rot for quite a while. That said, though, could still do it. Doot, doot, and a bit more doot. Well, on the plus side, we actually have meals. I think that's all due to us being able to buy them at the right time. A meteorite has landed. Oh, with a lump of slate. Forgive my lack of excitement. All this gold, though. Man, that needs to be hauled here. What's that doing lying out? These components as well will slowly deteriorate like that. You can keep an eye on the infected guy. That can go bad pretty fast. Let's see. Major infection. But the immunity's at 84, so they'll be okay. Despite having had no real medicine for it. I guess all those muscle parasites we had couldn't have helped. When do they go away? Surely they go away eventually, right? Medical emergency. At risk of death. I mean, there's the thing. I had to fight off those giant alien spiders with muscle parasites on top of everything else. I don't see a box of rice. I see a big piece of bread with a healthy amount of butter on it. Are you using the mod realistic rooms? No, I'm not using gameplay altering mods. That's the long and short of it. Alright, so I guess it gets harder and harder to set this thing up the way I want it to, unless I set this thing to also take it's not under food, is it? Raw resources. Meat? No, it would be meat. Human meat, no. Oh, insect meat is alright for this. The problem is it's low priority, so I can put you to important. And then, assuming somebody has the time to haul eventually. And we'll get that done. Same with this thing. I can put you back up to important, and then the human meat will be here, and we'll get butchering some nice kibble again. Merchant's out doing what he loves. Gunning with muscle parasites. Is your stove refrigerated? This is not refrigerated, no. But generally we cook fast and well enough that it's not a problem. See, Lucky, he goes, oh, well, time to butcher as it happens. But I'd expect him to get on the fine meals. Surely we should make fine meals forever rather than just until we have X. Because if I can make a fine meal, I should make a fine meal. That said, he's not doing it. What's he up to? Resting? How dare you need rest? Ovalius should also be getting on this, but you're making kibble first. Oh, I forget. No, it says drop on floor. Should probably always just drop things on floor. Lord Pimp's parasites are acting up again. They'll be fine. Insect meat is a mood debug, about half of human meat. Are you sure about those fine meals? Well, apparently it's only a -3 against a +5, so it should be okay, right? Sharker, who's not even into medical, is getting on that case. Kibble, kibble, kibble for days. Still, we're getting something resembling food, and that is fantastic. Now if we can just continue to get something resembling food. Yeah, you know, all this rice is actually not very labor good for us, and labor is something we're struggling on, so let's switch to corn over there. Jake, there's warg nearby your base. It may hurt your animals hunt your animals for food. You could also attempt to train it. I only want to train things that can grab food for us. So, alright, stop focusing on these little crappy things, right? We want the big game. That warg, for example. And yes, I see that timber wolf. I know they go hunt. They can haul for us, but there's only so much I can do at once here. Lucky, what's up with you? Would you mind getting on with all this work that you need to do? Ah, there's the thing. I didn't set this fine meal to include insect meat, did I? Now Lucky should get on it. Well, once he's done with that, at least. Huh, why is he not cooking? Cook a fine meal forever, Lucky. Use insect meat. Ah. Figures, it's always my fault some way. Compact machinery is a resource that you find. It just strikes me as so odd, but it makes sense. Ah, mining is good. So much good stuff in this game. I do love it. But I'm always just wanting a bit of a break, a bit of downtime. Like, this is great. This downtime allows us to sort out the food situation, sort out the crop situation, get the hauling done. Now, if the game could just go a little bit like this without throwing another disease, infection, raid at me. You know, even raid's not that bad. We just knuckle down and kill them. But the toxic fallout, the blight, the eclipse, the heat wave, that was madness. Also, drugs. Never say no to drugs. That's Randy for you, says Lucky. You would have downtime if you used a non-random storyteller. But I like random. I think I will always like random. Things, imagine if it wasn't good for growing year-round. That'd be terrifying. Space, I hope you're still working on that awesome, awesome thing, right? I mean, look at this. He's working on that instead of his art piece. How do I make it that you will focus on art instead of this? I think it's because this is a higher priority for you. So I go C space. Ah, that's the thing. Crafting is there. Art should come first. There's going to be a lot to do there, but this grand sculpture could be legendary. One day you must join the Ice Sheet Naked Brutality Club. Oh, I intend to. Don't you doubt it. That degrades really rather quickly. But yes, staying strong master of course would. Oh, look at that. That's a good amount of food that we're absolutely burning our way through producing. And since Avalius hauls for it, that makes life a bit easier. I'm thinking to save you a bit of time even further, I would benefit from having a tiny little table. Can people eat off of a bed table? An end table? I want the smallest table possible. Is 1 by 2 really the smallest possible? Bit sad that, but okay. No, it's probably better that you eat in a nicer room. It's not that big of a debuff to your time. Because now Avalius goes, I have an extremely impressive dining room. I ate my meal in an extremely impressive dining room. I could stay here forever. And damn, your mood is amazing. Move the stove into the freezer if you want to save time. Kind of yes, but kind of no. I don't like the idea of my cooks cooking in a fridge. And also, it probably wouldn't save time unless I kept all the stuff next to you like that. I still want this stuff refrigerated though, so What are you researching, Jake? I'm researching how to research. Let's get some wake up going. It's a shame, I can really quickly research right now, but not put what I'm learning to use that quickly. Colonists are nude and not happy about it, probably because we're not making clothes. Cloth pants should be made. But merchant are... wait, merchant is cooking? No, merchant, you're not meant to cook. Okay, sure, I said any worker, but let's say the skill has to be at least 10. Away you go, merchant. Do your cooking thing. Oh, there's the warg. Would it kill you to shoot? It's pretty injured, but have you considered legging it a bit? I think you're gonna need a hand there, but there's nobody there to give you such a hand. Oh, that's fine, it's dead in 7 hours. That said, though, I don't need you. Oh, Jinx, now you're the one that's going to be dead soon. Get your ass inside. There's no need for you to be hurt over here. Oh, wow. Can't make this stuff up. Well, I guess this is why people go for that sidearms mod. Nitro? Yeah, people dropping their guns when they go down is unpleasant. That's why all of our cool guns are over here instead of on people. And why I'm a bit low on people to draft in for this. But Lucky can live up to his name at this rate. Maybe you could rescue Merchant instead of watching him die. I mean, I can get behind that and all, but... I thought we'd managed to slow that thing down. Wow, it's a machine. Right, tell you what, Nitro, you show us all how it's done with a chain shotgun. There we go, pain shot. Wait, no, that's Lucky in pain shot. There we go. How you doing there, Lucky? You look like you might be dead quite soon. There we go. No immediate danger. Nothing to worry about. There was never anything to worry about. Although I'm really happy with the food production. Soon we'll be able to actually get those packaged meals done. And then, God, before the night is over, I really want to launch that attack. I'm sick of not launching the attack. Oh, wow. The warg scratched Merchant in the right eye, tearing it out. He's not going to be so good at hunting anymore, I dare say. Where are you there? Merchant accuracy really fallen. Wait, Merchant got up to do something? Hard to tell, but why do people not take the best bed? I just don't understand that. We want you better. Significantly better. Jake, get bionics. Late game Rimworld is about replacing your human parts with cyborg parts. Don't I have bionics? No, I need the fabrication, which needs my multi-analyzer, which I have not built. So if I want that, where is it? I thought I had it here. I mean, we've got the high-tech research bench. Required research bench facilities, multi-analyzer. Does that mean there's something I need to... Here we go. Wait, what? Tell me more, multi-analyzer. Computers and crap. Okay. What's required to build this thing? Stuff that I don't have, but stuff that I could have. I mean, it required, what was it saying? Not synth thread, but some other material. But I swear I saw this material up north. Yeah, plastisteel. I thought some plasticsteel was dropped off up here. No. Or it was and it got used up. Man, I hope it's not being used in stuff that I have set to automatically make. No, it was synth thread, okay. Yeah, but hang on, didn't I have a thing here for mining it? There we go. There's all the plasteel I could ever need. I just need to get it hauled. So whoever builds this will surely get that done. And it'll probably be Aristo, since that's what he does. The meal situation looks great. Now, who feels a bit bummed out about eating those crappy, disgusting foods? Ravenously hungry. Do you think you could feed our friends? Or do I not have people on doctoring right now? Well, sea space is on it. Call me crazy, but people are preferring to eat the standard meals instead of the fine meals. Probably because they have the insect stuff in them. That strikes me as a bit odd. I should probably assign people to eat the good stuff. As long as you don't eat packaged meal, but, huh. Yes, the analyzer does connect to both. How can I make them eat the horrible insect food, which is what I want them to do? Consume a fine meal, Nitro. Tell me about it tastes. There we go. 8 cooked insect meat. Ugh. 8 fine meal. So I want people eating the fine meals. I could forbid simple meals, but then what if we run out of... okay, well, simple it is. No, not simple. I want people to eat. Wait, what? How would I do this? How would I do this? Manage food restrictions. So I would say only fine meals, fine meals. Shame I can't, or I can't seem to set up priority orders. There's probably a mod for that. There we go, because it's still it's a net gain if they eat a fine meal with insect parts in it. Alright, fabrication, then bionics. Whatever it takes. Nefi's in his element now that he's got this thing helping him out. Oh man, it feels good to actually have some food. Stash quest, silver. It won't last. There's 2 turrets and an enemy defending the site. Don't get me wrong, I do want that, but seriously, I've got to take over that base. But for that, we just gotta get those packaged meals going. Actually, come to think of it, the packaged meals... I can include insect meat if I really want to, but I'd rather have actual meat in them. But I don't have actual meat. In fact, actual meat is something I'm really short on. Oh, you know, I don't actually have to give them survival meals. I could give them the fine meals. They're still gonna last, right? They got a good 2 days in them before they spoil. And the place I want to take over isn't that far away. So once merchant is better, we don't need lucky, he's not that lucky a shot. But I need everybody else fairly armed for this one. You could use transport pods, yeah, but I could also not. How do you even do transport pods? Is that something in the world map here? Form a caravan inside a transport pod or something? No? Oh well. Humans can eat kibble, but they won't be happy with it. Right, so about you there, merchant, with your eye torn out, you're still not that half bad a shot, but... Okay, thank God the parasites... No, they're not gone! Why are the parasites not gone? Could make pemmican as well, last for months on end without being frozen. Tell me about pemmican. Psychic tea, sounds cool. Pemmican requires meat. Yeah, a lot of things require meat, and meat is hard for me to come by. But I think milk works for that, right? Milk counts as an animal product, which can be used for a fine meal. Nutrition ingredients. And from what we're aware of here... Oh, well, that doesn't tell me much, but I'm assuming... Yeah, there we go. Milk is good. So if I had a lot of cows and stuff, then I wouldn't have to worry about acquiring meat. Yeah, I don't want to launch over. I want to go in old-fashioned way. But I also want my people armed, right? Minigun for you. Maybe we should go back to something a bit more rapid fire. LMG for merchant. C-space is the cold, unfeeling death. I know you're resting up there, Lucky, but Lucky should be a lucky shot with a sniper rifle, and then go back to resting. Ovalius has a gigantic gun. Leopardi and Neffy should both be highly aggressive with Gladii. They're not the best guns, but I want you to have them. Zed's got the mace, Sharker's got a decent gun. Aristo, you're not that great at shooting, but let's give you a gun anyway. What's better, heavy SMG or LMG? Probably heavy SMG. There you go. TTC, incapable of violence. McCain, not too shabby with shooting, so I'll give you a machine pistol, or I could give you a sniper rifle. And SS, you're also terrible at shooting, so I'll just give you a machine pistol. Off you stagger, Lucky. I won't be very well defended for if I get attacked, but... Wait, Nitro's in a shooting frenzy! His shots will be more accurate. Why does Nitro have a chain shotgun instead of a... Oh yeah, I gave that to him for a fight coming up. Who has a... Somebody has a sniper rifle, it shouldn't have one then. McCain. Get over here. Drop your sniper rifle. Nitro. Drop your chain shotgun. McCain. Equip the chain shotgun. Nitro. Equip the sniper rifle. Now if those accursed muscle parasites leave us, we can go and attack. Now he can shoot through two spines at the same time, says Brelix. Grenades for the ones bad at shooting. Oh yeah. Well, TTC is incapable of violence, which isn't so good. Yeah, I forgot all about the whole love of grenades. That means Lardy, Pimp, and McCain. Lard, Pimp, and SS are now our grenadiers. Wish I could rearrange them on the top line here. Does anyone know how to do that? Can't seem to rearrange them here, although they don't match up with this anyway. Just so I can have them together for ease of access. With mods, Jake, that's fine. It's a quality of life user interface mod, so I'm perfectly happy with using that. Purity. Right click and drag, Jake, no mods. Amazing. That way our grenadiers are next to each other. I'd like Crash Bike to be alright with that, but not happening it seems. Nitro's even better at crafting now, happy days. We still have people unhappy with their nudity. Why are we not making clothes? For example, a C-Space is making a sculpture there instead of here, again. Wait, no, you are working on your grand sculpture. But you're working on your grand slate sculpture. You're meant to be working on your grand marble sculpture. Suspend, please. Ebex Ram Revenge, but look at it. It looks a bit dead. Was that silver ore always there? Tell you what though, we could well do with a new bridge. Seems it can only be made of wood, which makes a modicum of sense. Yeah, Merchant's back in his element with something more rapid fire. Excellent. How do I check how long that that effect on him lasts? Probably somewhere in his log about him feeling amazing. Not seeing it. Jake, are you aiming to escape, or is there a different aim or goal, or are you just having some fun? Oh, I'm having tons of fun. And maybe I'll try to escape eventually, but the main part of this is to really learn the game. And, because I want to start doing really difficult stuff in it, but I recognize that I am not great at this game. I will play, become great, and then advance from there. But it takes a fair bit of experience to do it, and if I wasn't streaming it, I'd be doing it offline anyway, so I mean, if you'd rather I did that. Alright, proper food without insect meat, ahoy. Why escape when you can build up a drug cartel? Part of me does wonder, you know, why would anyone want to escape such a lovely place? I certainly wouldn't. A rare old Thrumba. I mean, didn't I try throwing grenades at one of these earlier to kill it fast? I think that might work again. But I need people with... Wait, what? Bane? What's wrong with you? Oh yeah, your muscly parasitey things. How best to... They make great guard animals. That's nice and all, but taming them is extremely difficult. I mean, I can try to tame it. Oh, it's got dementia and a bad back. So it's probably not good to have around. But that's all the better for an old gunshot head in the gunshot thing in the head. I want more grenadiers. If only TTC wasn't incapable of violence. McCain, you're actually good at shooting, so it's probably not a good idea to give you it. Who knows, maybe... Nah, 2 grenades is probably not enough to take this thing down. They're powerful after all. But what if we had a lot of people approach it in its sleep and just unload on it? That might be worth it. Yeah, we'll wait till it falls asleep and then just batter the bloody thing. Yeah, I reckon a big death squad can do it justice. Right, we got the old problem again that we don't have the stuff that we need for this. I wish I could automate this a bit better, instead of having to put it between low and not low. Hay's fine, it lasts forever, but meat does not. You left behind one piece. Visitors. I wonder why they would be here. I also wonder what it takes to actually make some bloomin' pants. It should be made out of cloth, which we should have. Anyone can do it, but nobody is crafting that. Oh, this place just makes parkas forever, but it could also make those pants. Lucky's just going to move faster as well. Good on him. So here's the problem. I don't have enough people doing tailoring. Merchant would do it, but he's smithing and rather. Who do we have that's even that good at it? Nefi is more on wardening and researching, but I kind of need tailoring right now, so I'll have him prioritize that. If I check numbers again and add crafting to it, who's interested? Well, Neef is super passionate about it, which is great, and SS43 should also consider it. SS43 is primarily growing and doing all that, but after that, if you do a bit of tailoring, I'll be pretty happy. I mean, with all the stuff already planted, I can't imagine there's a lot that SS really has to worry about, so there we go. Get making human leather cowboy hats. Okay, why are people not making pants? Can't at all be due to my lack of cloth. We have oodles of that. It's not suspended. It can be done with cloth. Do until I have to, and I don't have to. What am I missing here? What am I missing? No, it's assigned to any worker making these pants. Is it the fact that he's currently working on it, but not actually working on it, that's getting in the way? That could be it. It's because Lucky has one in progress. Alright, well, I'll just copy and paste it then. It's kind of weird that no one could take it over and do another one, but on you trot. Because people are pretty unhappy at the lack of pants. Oh, and Zed's on it. I wasn't aware Zed was much of a crafter. And he's not that much, but there we go. Oh, we got a couple of calves, a boomalope and a something else. Isn't that cute? But it is also wrong. It's all so wrong. Good to actually have an amount of wood for once. There we go. Now we got some normal and exquisite pantaloons around here. And I so hope that... No! C-Space used up his... It's either ended or he made something. Does it say who made it? Oh man, C-Space was going to make the most legendary thing. What did he do? Chatted. It expired, Jake. Oh man. He wasn't that far away from finishing his grand sculpture. Oh well, can't win them all. But it's night time and that Thrumba thing is sleeping. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty asleep. Which means, everybody, it's time. Yes, you too, Avalius. And we'll have you two be the up close and personals for if it arrives and tries to maul us. And perhaps most importantly, we'll have our grenaders ready to grenade. And you know, auto shotties are probably useful here as well. So let's have a reasonable death squad ready to take you down. I'm rooting for the Thorumbo, says Big Fan. Come on, Big Fan. I looked after all of you guys during nuclear fault, not nuclear, toxic God knows what, right? You were all dead to rights and I kept you safe. Thought I had this thing on low. Oh well. Right. Avalius has fine enough range. So what we'll do is we'll have people lined up. You two are there to take the main flak of it. Snipers should be at the back. You've got a big scary weapon. Very scary, in fact. What are we meant to do with those visitors anyway? That was always a bit lost on me. You'll be there if they get a bit close. Alright. I would like this big scary gun to do its thing as well. So just lob that at it. I wonder if this will wake it up. It is not very injured at all. Ho 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 ho, holy crap. Oh, okay. Well, forget that. Forget that. Cancel it all. Right. Whew. Well, something took it out. How'd we manage that? Oh, I guess the LMG shot to the head probably made a difference. Tell me more about that. There we go. Merchant's LMG bullet pierced its brain, skull, and head slickly. Merchant saved the freaking day there. Of course it's a brain injury. Alright, nice. This thing, Merchant, you scored the kill. Whew. Yeah, also, let's not have that fire. Oh, wait. Why can I not tell them to put out a fire that's outside the home area? In what way does that not make sense? The Mystery What's It Alliance. Alright, I don't think there's any need in killing these people. And dementia doesn't make it any less delicious. Words to live by. Okay, I'm thinking our next move is to go and... Oh, nice. Hey, there's that Thrumbo horn. $800? This is a true trophy, even though it gives negative beauty. What? So is there any good use for a Thrumbo horn other than selling? It makes a killer melee weapon. How do I do that? So if I wanted to make a gladius out of... Oh, okay. Or is it like one should equip it? Pretty good, but the uranium club is better. Mind you, I just like the idea of that. I like the idea of it a lot. You have your steel gladius, but it's only 6 point something. Equip the Thrumbo horn, Neef. Yeah, Leopardi's going to be pretty jealous of you now. Neef says, give me the horn. You're getting the horn, don't you worry. Oh, there we go. This is the gameplay I sign up for. Alright, day is broken. I think it's high time we get to it. It's time to assemble the caravan and take out the beast's cave. What's it gonna be? We definitely want our snipers. So Lucky, you're in. Nitro, you're in. I'm not so sure about the grenades. Those might be useful to leave behind. I don't think we're going to be in a position where grenades will help us that much out there. A minigun? Yeah, that'll certainly help. You know, I've always wanted Lord dead. Let's bring just one of you around. Let's bring the... No, let's leave one person for melee. No, we might need two. I mean, this is a big fight we're going towards. We'll leave Zed to defend the base because he's old and useless. I want to value his big gun, sea spaces. Merchant has traditionally ran these. We'll leave the chain shotgun behind, but take the SMG. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people. Should be good. We can eat on the way, so I will bring all of these. Probably a bad idea to bring pregnant things with us. 10 out of 28. Okay, well, you're only slightly pregnant. That's okay. Raid without medicine is going to be interesting. We have our bare hands. Plus, we might steal some medicine. Okay. Operation Save the Original Colonist. They're not the original. They've just been around for a long time. Alright, this is fine. Now, we need simple meals. Plenty of them. All that... Wait, what? 103 of them are 0 days of food. Am I reading that right? 103 meals is what? Somebody want to make any sense of that for me? Oh yeah, I disallow the simple meals, don't I? Well, simple calculation tells me that